Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video. So on today's video I'll be showing you how I made this sun hat. For this video you will need a pattern paper, a marker, a tape, and also a ruler, not forgetting the fabric that you will be using for your hat. So first of all, I folded my pattern paper into 4. So now I'll have to find the radius for my crown. So for me to find the radius, I will take the head circumference and divide it by 6.28. So mine was 3.6. So that's why I'm measuring 3.6 there for me to find the radius. And by the crown I mean the top of your head. And go ahead and cut your circle out. So as you can see, I have a full circle. So now I'm just going to go ahead and mark all the points that I got while I was folding the paper. So now I'm going to be making my side panel. So for my side panel, I'm going to measure 4 inches. You just decide on how high you want your side panel to be. After deciding that, I will take my head circumference and divide it by 2 so I can find the length of my panel. Hence why I'm measuring 11 inches, like so. So after marking all these points, I'm going to cut out my side panel and then I'll be done. So I'm just going to mark down, so I always remember that I have to cut 2 of this when I'm about to cut my fabric. So that's my crown and my side panel. So now I'm just going to be doing the brim. So for my brim, I'll measure my head circumference. I'll take my head circumference, divide it by 3.14. So I got 7 inches. Then I'm gonna mark my 7 inches like so. And after that I'm going to join the points. So from the points that I made, I'm going to, so now I'll measure 4.5 inches like so. So I'm measuring 4.5 inches because this is a sun hat, so I want it to be wide enough. So you can measure 2 inches, you can measure 3 inches, just that I want it to be wide enough. So that's it. I'll be cutting 2 of this. And well, that's it. I have my crown, I have my side panel, and I also have the brim. So now I'm going to cut out the pattern on my linen fabric and also the fabric, the actual fabric. So I'm going to mark 1/2 inch for the seam allowance on all the pieces that I have. And then I'll cut it out. So by all the pieces, I mean the crown, the one I'm doing right now, the brim, and also the side panel. So I'm just going to cut out all my pieces. So as you can see, for my crown I have 3 pieces in total, including the facing, and for my brim I have 6 pieces in total, including the facing. Also my side panel I have 6 pieces including the facing. So well, now I'm going to place my facing on top of my fabric on the wrong side so I can be able to press it down, and when I press it down it will stick. So I'm going to do this step on all the pieces. As you can see, I have my crown, I have my brim, and also the panel. So now I'll take my panel, right side facing right side, and I'll make a stitch on the side to join the 2 pieces, and also on the brim. So well, I'm done with making the stitches to join my pieces. So now I'm gonna go ahead and press down on the sides so I can be able to lay down the edges. And then after, I will also repeat the same thing with my lining. So well, I'm going to take my linen piece and join it here. And after joining, then I'll make a stitch on the bottom part. So as you can see now, I've made a stitch. So I'm going to make stitches here, maybe around 4 or 5 stitches. So well, I'm gonna take my side panel, fold it into half so I can just make marks. So I'm just going to mark the middle point. So the reason why I'm making the middle point is just that I can make sure that it's in place when I join the 2 pieces. So I'm going to make a stitch all around here, and this is to join my panel and the crown. I'm also going to do this with the linen. So that's it, I'm done draining. So I'm going to take my linen, put it inside like so. So it's gonna be the wrong side on the wrong side, and then I will drain the two. So I will take my brim, then connect it with my panel, pin it down, and I'll make a stitch, and then I'll be done with